So it seems some people went a little nuts. And first I'm going to address the way that Nicole was stalked by Bitey Cat. You stalked her. You stalked all of our profiles, and you call a stalker. Then you say, I'm a subscriber of some group. I'm not a subscriber of that. You said I was. Already got the video. So we'll address that. Okay? Because that's another lie. And that's a blatant example of your harassment. And then the disgusting picture you put in your thumbnail, when you put my name in there, when you know what's been called on my son. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So, sorry, we're not having it. Now you're on there, okay? So you went from me stating a fact about something. I didn't come out and accuse anybody of anything, but it seems like a lot of people are protesting too much, right? You guys are protesting way too much, and that's okay. And the way you all flipped out, why? What scared you? That I might have some screenshots? That I might have some screenshots of something that might have happened in a Slack? I think that was pretty triggering. Because you're the only ones, right? You're the only ones that can have screenshots. But you're not going to find anybody in ours that called CPS or that said they were going to call CPS because my boys didn't feel comfortable, that they didn't think my boys were comfortable around me and they had no problem doing it. No, you're not going to find that in our Slack because we don't discuss that in our Slack. You're forgetting that there are many other mods besides you that were in those chats when you're lying about what happened there, Mama Ames. And Nana Patty, I'm a chicken. I'm the furthest thing from a chicken lady that you've ever met. And I'll show you that in the courtroom. Okay? I'll show you that. You dare to call my husband a pedophile? To insinuate it? To tell me to shut up or you're coming after me? You honestly don't know me at all. Because I won't back down. I have been pushed around enough and I'm not going to back down. I know what you've done in your Slack, Nana Patty. I know all about it. I know all about it. I know. No, everybody has a loyalty to you is what you think, right? You made my channel, right? You and your husband said you ran it for 3 years. You weren't even a mod for 3 years, Patty. You weren't even a freaking mod for 3 years. You didn't make my channel. I hate to tell you. When you were on the auction panel by yourself, our views dropped, and you can ask other mods, Kevin, by 40 people. Sorry, Nana. I'm sorry to tell you, views dropped with you. They did. They did. That's why I came up with the woohoo. You don't remember that, Nana? I know you take credit for it. That's because you were so monotone and so Eeyore-like that I said to you, hey, we have to get a little more enthusiasm here. Come on, we've got to be like, yay, 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 this is great, woohoo. That's where the woohoo came from. But of course you take credit for it, like you take credit that you ran my channel, which you never did, that you take credit for being a moderator and being live with me, you said for 4 years? Are you joking? You weren't live with me for 4 years. And you were not live with me. You never did anything with me, except you came on after the fact and in the last year, sometimes, and on the auctions. That's not running things with me. That's not running the channel. Okay? Oh my gosh. I've never seen so many people so freaking conceited. Honestly. And then your husband goes on, calls me a twat, right? Oh, that's not a bad term. Yeah, it is a freaking bad term. Okay? It is a freaking bad term. And then he goes on there and you go on and say I stole your money, right? No, but I've never had an accounting, never, for the money you raised on my channel, not yours. Nobody has your money. You want to go to court? We're going to go to court, sweetheart. Oh, the stuff about the vacation? Now you're spreading rumors about the vacation? And you're letting Jamie, oh, I think that this happened. She needed an intervention. There were a lot of things. Jamie, there's something really, you need an eval. You do. You were not even on that vacation, but you know how I saved people with jackets? I guess that Lisa D, you believe all the stories. Like the one she fed you about on the way down. Yeah, I know about that too. About how she pulled you over, how she pulled us over apparently, and yanked me out of the car. Lisa D never yanked me out of any car, nor was I saying one word about you, nor was Scooter, okay? But you see, Lisa D had to do her fake Grand Union thing and tell Nana Patty that, oh no, I had your back. They were talking bad against you, and I pulled the car over, grabbed Carolyn out of it, and told her we're going to go back to New York if you don't stop. If you and Scooter don't stop talking bad about Nana Patty. Nobody was talking bad about Nana Patty. You're a liar, Lisa D. You're an absolute liar, and you did that. You did that to make her think you had her back. You forgot what you said about Nana Patty when we were at the restaurant after the boat trip. You forgot you didn't want her to drive the car. You didn't trust her. You forgot you kicked me under the table because she was nodding off during the breakfast right after the trip. And you said, what the heck is wrong with her? Why is she falling asleep at the table? You forgot all that, Lisa? You forgot you flipped out on the island because she told the guy she was going to tell him if he looked in her bag, she was going to tell him that she had cancer. And you flipped out and you said, Carolyn, tell me what kind of a Italian Catholic, what would they ever say about somebody that says anything like that? And believe me, I agree with that. I don't think anybody, I think it's horrible to ever say you're going to say you have cancer because you want to get some extra seashells. That's disgusting. But you said it. Okay? And you said more than that. You didn't know she vaped. It turned you off like crazy. You couldn't believe that Nana Patty vaped. You forgot all this, Lisa? I'm so sick of it. You people think you can go on and slander the hell out of me. Go into a group where Moo took all these people behind the scenes, Moo that accused me of going behind the scenes and putting out anti-Nana Patty. Everybody knows I didn't go behind the scenes and put out any anti-Nana Patty, but Moo did. Moo didn't put anti-Nana Patty, she put anti-me and lied to all of these people like she's lying right now. Like she's lying right now. Like she's been lying. Like they're all lying. All lying. I know it all. More than one person left you. Hate to tell you, more than one person left you. Your problem was you're too conceited and you think that all this little manipulation game you did worked, right? It worked. Is that what you think? Oh, yeah, these people left her. These people left her. These people left her. They're believing our stories. No, they weren't believing your stories. No, they were talking amongst themselves like, can you believe what Nana Patty's saying? Can you believe what Lisa D's saying? Can you believe what Davita's saying? Can you believe what Muppet is saying? And that's what you don't know. Exactly what I said. A lot of these people knew me a hell of a lot longer than any of you. And one thing they've seen is that I'm consistent. And when they came over, they saw like, well, what the hell do you just want to sit here and talk about Carolyn for? Why don't we do this, that, or the other thing? No, I just want to talk about Carolyn. And all the hate and how, Davida, you wanted to keep talking about my son, right? It's not normal, you said, that I don't talk about him, about what happened to him. Right, Davida? See, you think that you're going to have all this loyalty, right? But you went in there and you infiltrated a community and you lied to them about me. You lied to these people about me. And these people have eyes. And they have ears. And they saw and they heard what you're doing in there. And they knew that I had never done anything to them. And they saw that the control you guys were talking about lied right there. Lied right there in your Slack. That's where it lied. In your Slack. And they started to talk amongst themselves. And they started to pull away. And some decided to stay. But no, that doesn't happen, right? Because you guys are so in control. You know everything. You know everything. You don't. You don't. And a lot more than one person has left you. A lot more. And you're just so smug and you just think, oh, now you've bonded with all these hate channels. That turned off a lot of people. That turned off a lot of people. That was one of probably your first mistakes that showed that you're not such good people. Kind of showed the hearts of people. But then you started talking about each other. And you started excluding people from certain groups, right? Right? The same thing that you said, oh, Carolyn had different groups and people were in them and it wasn't right. Right? Moo was saying that. But Moo, who's missing from your little group? Which key person over there is missing from your little group? Who's the one the one that you didn't trust? The first one you didn't trust? That's what happens. And you think, no, you just can go in there. You can go behind the scenes, say Carolyn did this and Carolyn did that, and your little version of events on Father's Day when you make light of self-harm. You make light of it. Right? Thought you were so triggered, Moo, right? So everything you've said is a lie, Moo. And when the going gets tough, you turn into a blathering ball in a corner, screaming like a banshee. Screaming like a banshee. And you proved you're a stalker tonight with that video. You proved you're a stalker. You found one video of Nana Patty's that's in a sale playlist that has, 50 videos? And you found one in there. Do you understand how easy it is to hit something on the side and it goes into a playlist? What the hell does that prove? One video? You say, I'm a stalker. Sweetheart, to find that one video, you are the freaking stalker. And you're the freaking stalker of Nicole. And you better leave Nicole alone. You better leave her alone. Okay? Because she's in a protected class and she's going for a surgery soon. And you better leave her alone, I'm telling you. Leave her alone. She doesn't want anything to do with any of you. Okay? You disgust her. You keep saying you want to go quietly. You don't want to go quietly because you have no views going quietly. That's why you teamed up with all the hate channels. And even with all the hate channels, you don't have the views. And you're going to fizzle out just like them, because all you talk about and all anybody wants to hear is if you're talking about me, and that's why they tune in. Otherwise, you've got 50 people there, 40 people there, 30, 20, and that's with bringing how many different people on the panel? How many different creators plugging you? Right? But hell to the no is going to go down because they are a harassment channel, and so is BBT, because all they talk about is me. And they are harassing and stalking me and have been. And it's just incredible, absolutely incredible that now you just issued a threat to me. Which is a keep talking. I got an interesting book to read, you said. It's about a mother in a school in New York, and you mention that I better be very afraid, and you mention pedophiles, and it's already, you people are all so scared tonight. So BBT goes off crying. You're freaking liars, okay? You're freaking liars. BBT goes off crying, saying that we said something about her. I never even said anything about the call,
book to read, you said.
except that something came out, right? And it's true. It's true, because I didn't say that. You're the ones that connected the dots and connected her to the call. I said someone said something that wasn't said in the call and said it in their freaking live. And that's the facts. That's the facts, and it's in a video. That's what I said. You're the ones that connected her. You're the ones that are all flipping out. Why would anybody be crying the way this is all going? And then Pink went on there crying, right? Flipping out. Moo's flipping out, screaming her head off, making videos, screaming her head off behind the scenes, crying, flipping out, accusing me. She's accused me of threatening her grandchildren, threatening her children. Now she's accusing Sammy Neiman. Sammy Neiman said you should mend your relationships because Sammy Neiman, it's Yom Kippur, is it not? The Day of Atonement, it was just the Day of Atonement. Yeah, mend your relationships, right? Because you're the one that said your children and grandchildren were threatened, right? Right? You're the one that said they're getting these emails. That's why she said that. You say that is proof that she saw these emails, these blackmail emails. What blackmail emails? What blackmail emails? The ones that you accuse. Let me see how many people you accused of now. Now you've accused Sammy Neiman. Before that, you accused Carol Lucy. Before that, you accused Cat's Got Your Tongue. Before that, you accused me. How many more people are you going to accuse? How many? That's proof. You and this is, that's proof. And then, oh, all the ex-mods tried to tell. None of you tried to tell me anything. You didn't. Who the hell would take advice from someone that's not successful? I'm going to take advice. Let's say you even did this. You, Mama Ames, are all saying this. Why would I take advice from Mama Ames? That can't even get monetized. Why would I take advice from you, Moo? Why? I don't want to be like you. You don't take advice from people you don't want to be like. Why would I take advice from Nana Patty? Why would I take advice from any of you? Plus, all of what you said is a lie. It's all a lie. Everything you said was a lie, Moo. You were doing things behind the scenes and you wanted me to be quiet. You went out and you made videos. You went against every bit of advice. So that's your big advice, right? So you go against it, huh? That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Doesn't it? You didn't want to go quietly. Quietly would have never got you subscribers. Quietly wouldn't get you views. And you were a loose cannon, right? And the others knew you were a loose cannon, and they told you. How come you didn't take their advice? They told you not to do that. Yeah, I saw that too. They told you not to do that, and you were a loose cannon and did it anyway. And they had to back you because you were too new, and if they would have cut you loose then, it would have looked really bad. But they weren't happy with that. Not at all. Not at all. But you wouldn't listen to anybody, right? But meanwhile, you're over there saying, I wouldn't listen to any of you. No, I do listen to people. I listen to people that know something. I listen to Kevin. I listen to Danielle, Sharon, Scooter. I don't listen to you. You were a backstabber who was behind my back, messaging people and lying to them about things you said I did. I don't listen to Nana Patty, another backstabber who was going behind the scenes and contacting multiple people and lying to them. Lying. Who now says she wants my channel down. Of course she wants my channel down. Of course she does. She's jealous and spiteful and vindictive. And it shows. It shows. Everybody's going to see it. There's no stopping it now. No stopping it. Your true colors have been exposed, and they're going to keep coming out. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Go ahead. Threaten my husband. What you did and what BBT allowed in her chat, but you know what? You tried to deflect tonight, had BBT go off crying, when what you guys have done is 100,000 times worse. In the video last night, you had someone accuse my husband of SA on a student. You've accused it tonight. Yeah, and you want to talk about me, right? You're going to make a big tweet campaign to YouTube about me. Me, who's being harassed. Right now they hear the calls. And you know why? Yeah. And my attorney wants those calls there. They are documented. My husband is no P-file. My husband did not SA anyone. And my husband only taught at that school? Well, you didn't do your little research, did you? You didn't do your research because you don't even know he was an adjunct professor, right? You don't know that. So you're wrong. And that was a college prep boarding school. You're wrong about that too. Oh, that's his only teaching job. No, it wasn't. In fact, at one time, he was doing both. He was teaching 2-3 nights a week at the college and teaching there during the day. So you don't know what you are talking about. That's what I mean. Little information. Little bit of information. And who looks like the stalkers? And do you want to comb through everyone's past? Should we go looking into your nursing career? Should we be looking into your husband's military career? Should we be looking into his job after that? J-May, should we be combing through your marriage now? Combing through all of your stuff? Pink, you're an open book now? You want us to go looking into everything? This is what you're doing? You accuse us of being stalkers when you people are going into everybody's life? Want to do it? You want to? I don't have anything to hide. Jimmy doesn't either. He didn't abuse anybody at that school. He was one of the most beloved teachers at that school. So have a good time trying to prove anything else. And those comments, that video is all going to be taken into a courtroom. You want to talk about me saying that somebody mentioned something that was said on a call that wasn't live? And how did they know that? Have the person going, what? No, now I'm talking about something else. You're talking about the book? Oh, I don't know. I'm talking about what BBT said. Jimmy's saying disgruntled kids that wrote a book or the mother. Yeah, that's not proof. That's a biased account. And my husband is not listed in there, okay?
I mean, they may think they may say I know. How the heck do I know? I don't know.
They may say that you know of abuse. Is that what you're saying? But whatever. No. That's a kid's thing.
I have more.
But no, they're saying you SA'd someone.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Yeah, nobody could ever say that.
I know. Yeah.
And everybody would say that.
I know, Jimmy.
Oh, I know.
And that is sickening. And that is sickening. That is sickening. Really sickening. Sickening to say that. No, that well, we're gonna take them. If she's sitting there calling me a chicken, don't you ever call me a chicken? It's the last thing I am. Oh, nobody ever checked on you on vacation. That's a lie. That's a lie. I clearly remember going and asking about your knee when you fell down, when they said you fell down. I clearly remember you showing me the swelling. I clearly remember that. I clearly remember going into your room on more than one occasion. You are a liar. You are an absolute liar. And then all the stories that Lisa D is telling and Jamie, I don't want to know. I don't want to tell, but this is what I think happened when she saved with the people with the jackets. Saved the people with the jackets. Scooter, Lisa D, and I were freezing. We were eating on the water. I had 4 purple jackets. What the hell is wrong with me getting 3 purple jackets? What the hell is wrong with that? That's being a nice person. Then she says, oh, I know that there was more than what happened with the phone. No, there wasn't, Jamie. No, there wasn't. Okay? And she goes, oh, I would have given that biatch an intervention. I would have pulled her aside. Jamie, you live in your own head in a fantasy world. Okay? None of that happened except in your own head. And there's something wrong, Jamie, because you really do need a mental eval. Anybody can see it. You're not, and oh my gosh. Jamie, you say I asked you who was at the door? That convoluted message about the pajamas, every bit of it is a lie, Jamie. I never asked you that crap. Why are you lying? Told you to send me pictures of your mother? Well, you are such a liar. Let me see the text where I asked you, oh, did you get pajamas? Can you send me a picture? Let me see where I said that. Because they're certainly not in my text with you. You liar. Let's see them. Let's see those texts. The hell. I would never say anything like that. Never ask you for a picture of you in your pajamas. That's more slander. Keep lying. Because this is beautiful. And then you say, oh my gosh, that's against terms of service. No, it's not. No, it's not. Ian Lee has horrible calls that come in on his channel. So do other creators that are harassed. It's proof. It's evidence. Because you say something is not right doesn't make it not right. Oh my gosh, you guys have got to get a freaking grip. Stop talking about me. Stop talking about me. Stop lying about what happened, Lisa D. You never pulled the car over. You never pulled me aside because I didn't say one bad word about Nana. You were the one that was disgusted that she was vaping and that she was falling asleep at the table after the trip, and you're the one that didn't want to drive in the car with her, and you begged me to let me use my car, which I didn't want to take on that road again. And you knew it when you made Scooter and I take you out to the car, and you wouldn't get in until she let you get in the front seat, and then after the restaurant, you had to drive, remember? That's how much you love Nana. Wow. Just completely, you can be such two-faced people. So two-faced. It's sickening. It's sickening what you're doing. All I want you to do is leave me alone. You wanted to walk off? Walk off. But you didn't do that. Moo was behind the scenes saying horrible things about me that weren't true. She still is saying horrible things about me that are not true. So did you, Nana Patty, with all your little contact numbers behind the scenes, right? I know the people you called because some of them are with me. Okay? I know all about your calls to people. You keep acting like everyone is loyal to you and no one cares about me. Well, I'll tell you, I have good people that care about me and know me for a long time and have been with me for a long, long time. And people that have been, and mods that have been with me since the beginning, like Sharon, who are not traitors and backstabbers. You used my channel, Nana Patty, and without this channel, no one would even know your name. And now, instead of just walking away, no, you weren't confident that you'd get enough, so you had to try to burn it down, right? You had to go try and destroy my reputation behind the scenes, lie that things were done to you. Moo had to lie that things were done to her, but people started to see, and people will still continue to see because your nasty is really coming out, and your husband's nasty really came out in that video. I know you think because the haters told you, bravo, bravo. The haters told you that. Look who's complimenting you, Nana Patty. The haters. Where are the ramblers commenting positive things? No, they're not. Most of them are disgusted. Disgusted by the way Gordon spoke in that video. They're disgusted with his letter. They're disgusted with the following letter, and they're disgusted with the newest comment he tried to leave on my channel that you promoted. Okay? That's right. So you've got glowing comments from who? J-May? Who? Hell to the No? Who? Evie Scorpio? Some of the most hate-filled people you could ever imagine, who have such bitter feelings with their own lives. Casbat? Oh no, that's right. She hid her channels because she's playing a victim again and she has to work on other stuff, right? Pink Lady Luck? Whose claim to fame is attacking other people? All these people whose only channels is attacking everyone. Everybody saw your threat tonight to my husband. Nana Patty, your true colors are showing. Your mask is slipping. All of your masks are slipping. Some have totally fallen off. Moo has been exposed for the vile person she is. Any normal, insane person has seen that. Her videos are dripping with hate and undertones that are so vile, so nasty, so sadistic, and yes, very deviant. That picture with that boy with his butt exposed, kneeling in the street, How disgusting. The lies about people threatening her grandchildren and children? Lies. You talk about interventions? I think you guys need interventions. All you have is hate. All of their channels are nothing but hate. J-May, every bit of it, hate. Hell to the no, every bit of it. Threatening, harassing, defaming, hate. BBT Boston, defaming, mocking, threatening, shaming, hate. Pink Lady Luck, mocking, making light of people, fun of people, pulling them out, trying to break them, trying to upset them. And then when they start getting caught, they reduce themselves, right? Crying. Now they're the victims, right? Now they're the victims. They're the victims when the victims fight back. I'm a survivor. And I'm fighting back. And it is my right. And it is not against YouTube terms of service. In fact, what you're all doing is against YouTube terms of service. All of it. All the lies about Jackie Burns. All the freaking lies. Lisa D was the spearhead of that. She shouldn't come to the house. But you all lied. You all lied and turned it around, and you're all keeping yourself there by sending each other gifts and trying to woo people back by Moo threatening them. Moo's their henchman. Moo's the henchman. She's the one, when the people leave, she threatens them and says that I'll call their job or I'll call CPS on them. No, that ain't me, babe. But that's certainly you guys. Nana Patty proved it tonight. Your Slack proved it about the CPS. No problem reporting me, right? Oh, no problem reporting her. I don't think her kids feel comfortable around her. April, who got ripped up one side and right down the other. April, who spoke up for Ray, who spoke up for what you did. April got ripped upside one side down the other. Screamed at by Lisa D. Screamed at by Davita Lane. Because she stood up and said that should not have been made about Carolyn's son. It's not true. It shouldn't be made. It's not your place. It's wrong. It's nasty. You crossed a line. And she was screamed at. Thank you, April. I do appreciate you taking a stand for that. I really do. In spite of everything, I do appreciate that. And the others of you that did, I appreciate that as well. There's a lot more than one person that left you. A lot more. And there's a lot more that are seeing your nastiness right now and that are there just to help us out. The truth will come to light. You can make all your videos you want, Moo. You can call somebody a stalker. You just showed you're the stalker. You will never find my husband guilty of any SA against any student or any person. Go dig into his past. Dig into his past. But don't cry when someone digs into yours. Don't cry when stuff comes out about yours. Don't threaten. Don't threaten us. Don't you dare threaten us. This whole reaction that you had, you didn't want those calls played. Why? Do you have a part in them? Do you have a part in them? Because you do protest too much. Those 3 videos tonight, triggered is the word that I think of. I'm no chicken, Nana Patty. No chicken. You know what, Nana Patty? You inserted yourself in a situation in a mod chat that you should not have inserted yourself, that nobody was asking you about. You inserted yourself in that situation. I was talking about one thing, you were talking about another. I wasn't even reading what you were putting down. But apparently somewhere along the line, you, again, maybe a guilty conscience after what you were doing behind the scenes, who you were messaging, what you were doing. You had a guilty conscience, whatever it was. You wrote me a list of demands. And your list of demands said, don't ever say anything to me or call me out in a mod chat ever. That's very funny when you call freaking people out in a Zoom and you humiliate them in front of other people. Humiliate them. Humiliate them. You humiliated that person. You humiliated that person. And you humiliated the other people too, right? What you did to April and the others. Right? But you said you don't want to be called out in a mod chat, but you can sit there and bring people to a breaking point in a Zoom meeting in front of others because you're such on a power trip. It's all what it's about. It's a power trip. It's absolutely sickening. You didn't make this channel, Nana Patty, and you didn't break this channel. This channel isn't going anywhere because this channel is a good channel. It's not breaking terms of service. It doesn't stalk other people. It doesn't threaten other people. It helps other people. It is the best community on YouTube. And you can't stand it. And you are triggered that you have to use my hashtags. And you don't realize how that makes you look. That you're not original. That you have no ideas of your own. Every idea you've got from me. Every hashtag you've got from me. Everything you do. Everything you do shows all you do. All you do is copy. And you use the hashtags. You can't take it. The best community on YouTube, and no matter how much you use it, you're an imitation, a fake, fool's gold. You'll never be the original. You'll always be 2 steps behind because you have to copy. Yeah, you have to copy. So you can never be ahead. And it just makes you look so bad, and you don't even realize it. But the truth is coming to light. And as I said, when you have channels built only by people that have one thing in common, hate, you're going to find out just how much you don't have in common. And those things that you don't have in common are going to tear you apart like it's already happening. And you know what? There's no loyalty. So you will throw each other under the bus and to the wolves. And it's all happening because it was built on hate. It was built on deception. It was built with evil intentions. It was backstabbing. You were going out to purposely hurt me, to try to destroy this channel. You wish tonight that my channel goes down. That's what you said. She needs to lose her channel. It's the only way she'll stop. You know what you said when you put that out, Nana Patty? That comes flying right back to you. That bitter, bitter thing where you said, she needs to lose her channel. It's the only way she'll stop. And I'm going to go after you. All that bitterness, that hate, first of all, it's eating you inside. You say I have hate. I don't have hate. I don't. You don't mean that much to me. Do you understand that? I'm not going to hurt myself for you. I know who you are. I know you're not a good person. I know you're evil. I leave you there. I leave you to God. Okay? Vengeance is His. The beautiful thing is, I don't have to worry about you guys. See, that's what all of you hate people say. Your faces are all contorted. And you're so bitter. It shows through every pore in your body. And you go, oh, but she hates. No, she doesn't hate. No, she doesn't. We're having a grand old time. We're laughing about being at the antique stores together. We're doing fun things. We don't sit around in Zooms and Slacks and talk about how much you hate me the way you do. And how much you want to get back at me the way you do. You guys are consumed with it because it's all that you share. You don't really like each other. That's the problem. So the only thing you have in common is this hate. We have real things in common. Okay? That's what you don't get. You have all these haters from all these other channels. That's your audience now. These people you couldn't stand 4 months ago. That's your audience now. The only thing you have in common is hate. How could you not be sitting around there all bitter and all upset about everything? You don't really like these people. So yeah, that's what you talk about. Don't you get it? I don't have hate for anyone. I don't have hate because that just eats you up inside. But you definitely have hate for me. I can feel it. I can feel it. And when you throw it out there and you say I don't think you should lose your channel. I think people that harass and bully, like Hell to the No, BBT, they have a channel that's not in terms of service. Okay? They have a channel that is not in terms of service. And it is harassing, it is bullying. Those channels do not fit the terms of service. Just like Alex Belfield shouldn't have a channel. That's something, but that's not even hate. It's that, look what you're doing. You are causing distress to people, and it's wrong. And I won't let you hurt my children. Any of my children. That's different. You want a channel, Nana Patty? You could have walked away and had a channel. I don't give a damn. You don't threaten me. Okay? You don't. Sorry, but you don't. You want a channel? Have a channel. Who the hell cares? Really? Who the hell cares? I'm not saying your channel needs to come down. I really don't care. I don't watch it. I don't care. Davida, who the hell cares? Have your channel. But you're hell-bent on taking mine down. You're hell-bent on it. Because you have no other way. Except you think you're just going to take all the ramblers are going to go flying over to you. Do you know that even if you got my channel down, these ramblers wouldn't go over to you? Because they know who you are. They've seen your true colors. You've shown them to the world. Leave us alone. Stop talking about me. Stop lying about me. Stop lying about Nicole. Stop lying about people. Stop making videos filled with lies. Stop it. Just stop it. I can't help what the other people are going to say. And those are their stories. Those are their feelings. People have seen your true colors. Leave us alone. And that's what I'm going to say. Leave us alone. And we will take the legal action that we need. The things you've said about my husband, the things that were said in that chat, those were disgusting. And we will take legal action for that. Just leave us alone. It's just disgusting, guys. I'm sorry that these are the last things that I want to discuss, I want to do. We were having a great time talking about the auction, laughing and stuff, and then we get off and we hear like these people are going ballistic, but then they're calling my husband a predator. They're threatening me. It's like it's all they have. Instead of being able to think for themselves, to make things themselves like content and do things, the only thing they can do is try to tear me down because they're so threatened. It's enough. It's enough. Hey, Leslie. Anyway, let's see who's on the panel. Anybody have anything to add?
I mean, I think, hi, I don't really know. I think I'm being accused of being someone else on a channel. I'm just me. I am just about incompetent when it comes to making new accounts or making alts. The only person I am is me. That's my only account.
Yeah.
I just throw that out there, you know.
No, it's wrong. She's attacking. She's scrambling because she's freaking out, and she puts that I'm subscribed to some channel without any proof. She puts this. She puts my name again out there. She puts this, and meanwhile they're saying, "Oh, shouldn't Jimmy get her down because your address has been out there?" My address has been out there for 10 years, you people. You think I'm going to stop my YouTube channel because my address is out there? You guys have made my address even out there more. What would be the point of that? Why would I stop? You're just hoping I stop. You shouldn't hope I stop. You want to be more successful by hoping I go away. That you show you have no belief in yourself, and you think the only way you can get ahead a little bit is if you get rid of me. What a warped way of thinking.
I mean, I've never done anything to that person or have called that person out.
Of course not. Of course not. She's just reaching out and
It's
lashing out.
I don't get it.
She's not even got the right photos for you, Carolyn. They don't even match up.
I know. I know.
I understand.
She just puts out accusations just like BBT, and they just hope somebody will buy it without any proof. And if she says it, it's got to be true. And she just wants like, oh yeah, it's just uniting in hate. They don't even look at what's there. Oh, you hate that person that I hate? Okay, then I'm just going to blindly believe whatever you tell me. But soon they're going to see just how much they don't have in common, and that's what's going to eat them all up.
A real person. I'm not a crisis actor. My address is out there. People have it. You know, you guys have it on the other side, and nobody's done anything to me thus far, which I really appreciate. So this is new and different to be accused of something like that. And it is what it is, but I don't know.
She needs
help.
She needs a lot of help. They always say my family should intervene. I think her family should intervene. She needs a lot of help.
It's just new to me. I mean, I always liked that person. That person was someone that I adored for a few years that I've been here. So this is all very shocking, and
they were fake.
People's true colors come out anyway. Like, no matter what you do, you're going to end up showing people who you are over time. The more time you spend with somebody, the more their true colors come out as them, and you'll be able to see, you know, with your own eyes who those people are. And that's up to you to make the decision who, you know, if you want to be like that or not. I guess that's it. That's really your decision to make. But I don't think it's fair, especially to stalk and harass. And I mean, the things that you're doing are very illegal.
I'm laughing because who is Lime Kool-Aid drinker?
I don't know. I'm not looking at chat.
Is that Sharon?
Yes. What do you mean?
She changed her name to Lime Kool-Aid drinker.
Oh, I love lime. I like the cherry, but I don't know. We were like getting ready to go to bed, and
we were having a good time looking at. You were going to show us some of your things. We were having a good time. We don't thrive on this, okay? We don't. But you guys, like every night, you gotta just sit there and talk about me and talk about me and talk about me.
Maybe
We
there's
almost got Nicole to her car to get the rest of the goodies.
Yeah, we're done with this. You know, the last thing I want to do is come off and have to hear who became unhinged and did this, that, and the other thing. Leave us alone.
I don't even hate anybody. Like, I don't hate anybody. I don't have hate in my heart.
No,
To be like,
why waste with hate? It's only going to eat you up inside. Let
That's
God
right.
have his
It's a
vengeance.
wasted emotion. It's
like it's
wasted.
very difficult for me to
Very
hate.
freeing to give it to God.
Yeah, I don't hate easily.
I don't even hate people who would accuse me of things like that. Like, I can't.
But I'll tell you what, I do hate what they're doing, and they're so misguided. It's just terrible, really, how totally misguided. They just put these stories together and think somehow it's gonna blend into some kind of truth by magic.
I mean, I just don't. There's got to be
They
better.
called BBT out for it. She gets so worked up and so manic that she can't even string a whole sentence together because she's like, and then she's manic. You know, I wonder, does she sleep? No kidding.
I know.
I don't even know her really. I
That's
know these
her-
people.
A
I
cluttered
don't.
mind is the only way I could describe it. Her speech is cluttered, therefore her mind is as well. She needs to see somebody for that. I really believe that. I believed that the first time I ever heard her. Very first time ever. And same thing. Because what was the point, you know? But now,
Well, I don't know about, going around at my age looking for people with true colors. I want to meet people, I want them to be real, and until they prove that they're not real to me, they're gone. I don't
Yeah.
smile at them, I don't laugh at them, I don't talk about them, and I don't understand most of these women that are around Nana are my age. And why are you acting a fool? This is
right,
wrong. This is nasty. You
why?
leave Carolyn's family out of it. You want to come pick on people, come pick on Linda Gelb,
Pick
not
up a
Carolyn.
hobby.
Come pick on Sharon, because we know how to handle you.
Oh,
We know that you're
Oh, well,
egotistical and you can't do anything on your own. Just like Carolyn said, you're copying everything we do.
I
Go
am.
out and read a book. Come back and talk about it.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you all?
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to them.
A
Yeah,
lot.
Darren, I am.
You talking to
We're
me?
realer. We
She's
all gotta
talking to
get
them.
realer. What?
No, I'm telling Sharon that you're talking to them.
To chat.
I am talking to them. Their little egos are taking them far and wide. It ain't taking them to a higher power of any God. And that's what they preach too.
That's what I'm reading. right
Stand
now.
in front of crosses and all this. It's not real, people. They're not real.
Have this
And
book.
if I had to go out in the world and meet people like this, it'd only be for half a second because I would turn around and walk away.
Right.
But it's hard to say. I guess it's hard sometimes.
It might
And I
be
mean,
hard for you to
Linda's
go and
had a
go.
lot. Linda was accused of doing something that we know she didn't do. 100%. And she's been able to put that behind her.
Oh,
Without
yeah.
holding on to that.
But BS. You gotta put things in life behind you. I've had a lot of trauma. A lot of women here have had a lot of trauma. And we
Yeah.
just wanna be happy. And if you want to go in your lives and live, do that without being on YouTube.
Right.
Or be on YouTube, but just come up with like something new. That's not what Carolyn's doing, or don't talk about, or
Well,
like
we're gonna continue coming up with new because that's what we do. We're
Right, yeah.
smart, intelligent women. We read books, we watch intelligent movies. We do things that maybe you all don't know how to do or weren't taught to do. And this is why you're nitpicking people on YouTube you don't even know.
Yeah. And I think there's a lot of brokenness in many ways, and a lot of jealousy, and a lot of just they think that, okay, if somebody has what they don't have, whatever reason it is, then I'm going to go on the attack and try to tear that person down, and it's some way going to make them feel better. And that will never make you feel better. Never.
I just never had it to say about anyone ever, not once. Like, I didn't know what was going on because it wasn't said here at all. Nothing was spoken about, nothing. And it wasn't until, you guys, that video was put up about the Jim Jones. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but it wasn't until then that Carolyn is sticking up for her.
We still didn't. That was when she first got out. She went out with, we didn't say anything for, gosh, I don't know how long she went for the Jim Jones. She went with another movie, another video that said my name. She went with another, she kept going till she made fun of my, me feeling very low. She put out my text messages. She put out Scooter's text messages, kept going, still never said anything. Still never said anything. Okay?
No.
You went and you went and you went, and it was weeks and weeks and weeks, and you wouldn't stop, and then you went on the hate channels and you said more lies about us and more lies about us, and then you want to start a blog where you diagnose my mother with a mental health disorder that you don't even know, and you
put out my text messages, she put out Scooter's text messages.
Oh, Debbie.
Kept going, still never said anything.
And then there's
Still never said anything. Okay? You went and you went and you went, and it was
What's
weeks and
happening?
weeks.
I don't think Debbie knows. I just muted her. But yeah, we didn't say anything, and you just kept going and going and going. Another channel, another channel, another channel, and never said anything. And then you just can't stop, right? You couldn't stop. And when you lied about my deceased son, that was it.
Oh, yeah.
Linda, can I say, but we do some dumb things here too. We do some, like, it's not all intellectual. We do some stupid stuff.
Oh yeah.
What?
I'm like,
A little window, look who's here visiting.
We've not done truth, dare, or torture yet, so.
no.
Don't torture me.
We watch people sleep. We provide a sleeping service.
Yes, exactly. I need that. But anyway, when I lost my husband of 45 years, and I found Caroline up at night because I'm, lost. And a lot of women here have also lost their husbands, their children, and it's somebody we can get together and talk with. And why would you all want to make us think that we're going crazy because of what you're saying on this stupid YouTube? Stop it.
We're real people, just normal.
And we want other people in the world to come on, and women, and know that they can trust us, and we trust them. We have a whole future here on this channel,
Yeah, I'm right.
and we're not going anywhere.
No,
And we're going to continue to help each other, and we would like it to stop.
And
And
we-
if this can happen to you, any of you out there that are dissing us, you could lose your husband, you could lose your children. I don't wish that on you, I don't wish it on anybody, but it happens.
Sure, it does.
You show-
Never know. You never know what happens from
We
one
care
minute to the
about
next.
each other. We cared about you,
We have to care about
It
each
takes a
other.
while to get over the shock, and then it's grief, and then it's just so awful. You get involved through all these stages.
They all
There's so
know,
many steps.
they all know what we
I'm getting through them with you all, you get through them with me, and we have a good time, like we said.
Yeah,
We're not always dwelling on that, we're going places, museums, antique stores. There's a lot of us don't get out.
Yeah.
I
we do a lot
drive
to
every
support each
day,
other.
all over the place. I drive, turn my phone around, I have like a dash cam, and I put it out there, and we go driving, go, all around Massachusetts, and people like it, and we try to be there for each other, and that's it. We're not doing nefarious things, we're not trying to hurt anybody,
No,
No.
And this is just a constant, you know, it's whenever, it's just a constant attack, under attack constantly. I mean, just constantly.
Yeah, we're just trying to spread love and understanding to each other, and we don't understand why
Paul,
people are attacking like this.
what,
I mean,
what
and
do you
these
think
people,
this
some of us who are attacking us, they already know who we are. They know what we're like. They know we're
border
not.
Pennsylvania on the northeast of Pennsylvania? What's the next state up?
What?
Vermont?
I
What
don't,
state?
What are we talking
Or-
about? Now we're doing geography?
I failed geography.
Oh, gosh, I can't stand geography. That's one thing I,
Isn't completely.
and I love it, cause I go places.
Every country in the world.
what are we trying to figure out by Pennsylvania? Ohio?
East Coast states.
Pennsylvania
New
doesn't
Jersey?
go on the ocean.
But what about
New
it?
York? What about it? You going there? We're going to the ocean there?
Let me look here. Pennsylvania, New York,
50 nifty United States from 13
Delaware,
original
Maryland, Virginia,
colonies.
North
Yeah,
Carolina,
exactly.
South Carolina, Georgia,
There's
Florida.
They're claiming up
North
in Maine that they're getting unbelievable
Matt.
shells from the hurricane.
Wait,
you serious?
wait, what is she talking about shells?
Yes.
Who's getting unbelievable shells from the hurricane?
Oh.
In Maine.
Let's go. I'm
Let's
right
go.
near me. I'm right near it.
Who said this, Sharon?
I read it.
Where?
Well, we gotta go.
Shell Digest, they do. Shell Digest.
Relatives in Maine. They used to have a
I could drive
spare-
to Maine because we don't have a big Washington D.C. or anything like that.
Well, let's look and see what kind of shells roll up on the beach.
I know. Look,
It's like over a garage. It's a whole, but it's a big
Where?
garage. It's a whole, like a hotel room. We could all probably sleep in
what,
that.
just amazing shells coming in.
And a couple inflatable beds.
Where? Like where? Old Orchard Beach area?
Well, we would go to Booth Bay Harbor because I know Booth Bay Harbor.
Yeah.
There's lots of places you can go in Maine.
Now let's go to Booth
By
Bay.
the water.
Carolyn, look up what kind of shells roll up there.
And there's
I've never been, I don't know.
Booth Bay Harbor Hotel.
Carolyn, there's the craziest place you can visit.
Where?
It's the federal penitentiary.
Let's do it.
Maybe we'll see some of these people there.
No, they make all
And
this
Nikki,
amazing.
you need a road trip before surgery.
Okay, I feel like this is the beginning
What
of.
will I wear?
Remember
We
this?
would
Do you remember
have.
the stamps? They were going to the Terre Haute. I think this is very similar. I don't think we
Terre
should do
Haute,
that.
yeah. Terre Haute.
Personally, I've been visiting the penitentiary all my life. Let's get
Did
out
they-
of that.
Did they do?
They have a store, and the store sells handmade things that the prisoners make, and most of them make really, really awesome things. Like we were gonna buy Michael an airplane, you know, with wheels that, you know, you could pull them along the street in it or whatever.
What
Yeah.
they do, carve it out of the soap?
It's
Carolyn.
so,
Yeah.
I mean,
We have a
seriously.
channel called Solace in Shelling.
you just can't believe the stuff that they.
Okay,
know
I
they
might
would
be
buy.
subscribed.
You might be subscribed.
You may save up 20% on your next getaway on the coast.
I had no idea there were channels dedicated to Shelling.
Oh, yeah.
There
Oh,
are.
yeah. I've been
Let's go
watching
to
them.
Lincoln Bay Resort, okay? There's 20% off your visit in Bay Harbor, Maine. It welcomes everyone from solo travelers, couples, and multi-generational families seeking a relaxing and adventurous vacation at our oceanfront resort on Lincoln Bay. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, boy. We gotta get a B&B, girls.
There's on an island, guys. It's on like an island.
Yeah, the video says Maine hurricane shelling.
Fire Harbor, but the further you go,
Booth Bay.
Arctic vines. My best
Okay,
meal
so
ever.
Bar Harbor, and I'm pretty sure.
There's the look at this, aggressive seagull problem needs to be addressed by oh no, it said Seashell and Resort Beach Club in Maine. No.
Oh my God, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, let's not get attacked by seagulls.
No, that's in New Jersey.
No,
Don't
that's
feed them.
Mine.
They claim that these are Arctic shells. They're shells that are really, really rare.
They're Arctic shells?
oh my
Yeah,
God,
I
look
just
at
on
the
that channel.
food at this resort, guys. The food at this
You would
resort.
not believe what the seashore looks like after the hurricane and what this guy is showing on the news. Yeah.
Where?
Yeah,
In Maine?
those are right.
Where, Heart May Wise?
Wow.
Where?
I'm on my way.
I know damn well if that house that they have above the garage they have is available, and I know she'd let us stay there.
Carolyn, you would say, like you in heaven.
I'm just trying to find this Bay Harbor.
Well, I did find it. I did. I'm looking at the hotel and I'm about ready to leave right now. I'm so scared. I had like
Ready to leave right now.
I had 4 coffee tonight. No, wait, not 4. I had 2.
You're the closest, I think.
I am. I'm only like 2
I
hours.
know.
They took it.
We'll take the girls up there, go pick some shells for us.
Look at Carolyn. Look at all the different.
I'm looking.
ways.
Are you talking about Bay Harbor or Bar Harbor?
Booth Bay.
Now you
Bay Harbor.
Booth Bay?
Yeah.
Harbor.
Look at the resort. I'm already there. Looking at the
How
room.
far are you from there, Nicole?
I don't know. Let's see. Well, let me check on my Apple Maps.
It would take me about 3.5 hours, I think.
Let's see what it would take me.
Wait, how could that be?
Talking about from Amherst to Maine.
Oh boy, it's far, I think.
Oh, I was going to say, Linda, that's how fast are you driving?
Well, you just have to get up to 95 and just.
No, I'm
Okay, so-
talking, I thought you meant from where you live. It would take you 3 hours. I'm like, come
I'm
on.
talking about around where Nicole lives.
Right, I know, I get it.
860 miles. 14
It's what?
hours and 20 minutes. 860 miles.
That's far.
From
All right.
Amherst. Huh?
You know how far it is from me? This is so scary. It is
6
far.
hours.
No,
less.
it's 3
I
hours.
take a lot of time.
That's
going
what I
to
thought,
Canada.
3
I'll tell you
hours.
that.
Yeah,
It's
I know my geography.
No, it's
But
almost
anyway.
4 hours. It's 4
Yeah.
for me. 3 hours, 49 minutes. So it's 4
Yeah, you
hours.
could do
So
it
it's
in
probably
2.
6 hours for me, right?
But I don't
Yeah.
have to put
Hey,
you.
we go right by Ottawa. We can pick up, oh, help me, I just had a brain freeze.
No, we could go to Ottawa. We could pick up Margot.
Margot in Ottawa. We'll pick up Margot.
Yeah, 3 hours and 49 minutes if I take the fastest route, which is gonna be, I'd get there at 10 o'clock in the morning if I left
7
now.
hours, 7 minutes.
Mine's 3 hours, 49.
Yeah, that's nothing. That's nothing.
Yeah, I will arrive this morning at 10 o'clock. I have to go
This morning at 7 o'clock.
there.
And you can check the auction houses on the way.
Check-in ain't till 4. So what are you gonna do?
This is serious. So I
Mine's
take
14 hours and 20
You could
minutes.
have a massage before you she-celled. You could
All
swim
right.
in indoor pool somewhere.
For me,
God,
it's
sounds so
95.
nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, Massachusetts isn't that far now, is it?
It's 95 north to 295 north to get towards like Worcester, then up
Told you.
yeah. So it's just
No,
north.
I'm not 5.
To Boston, you end up going through.
No,
well,
I do
That's
go.
gotta be Vermont. So you go the coast of Vermont. It's a nice drive. You go to Portland, well, you stop in Portland, Maine,
Yeah,
because that's where LL Bean is, and you
Oh,
go
nice.
there.
I better
Nice.
have the
Nice.
directions for someone to
They
go.
don't have all the stuff they have in the catalog. They have way more.
That's, I mean, you know,
She'd be happy to have us.
what about in like New Hampshire or like Portsmouth?
Forget New Hampshire. Keep going up
Since it's
95. Don't
north you
stop.
go.
Are they, it's
Jesus.
freezing.
You want to go what? New Hampshire, Rhode Island?
I know, but it's so cold up in Maine. I feel like 40, like 30 degrees or something.
Yeah, bring your parka, bring your gloves,
I don't
bring
have
your
a parka.
leggings,
I have to
bring
figure.
your snow boots because you'll be on the water.
Oh Jesus!
True enough, bring
You
food.
need rubber boots on the water. At that
Well, let me
point.
do my back surgery first, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Phew.
Well, we should. I don't know.
It got all quiet. That wasn't a sad fish. It really sounded like a sad fish.
No, honey,
You're
we were worried
scheduled to
about
sad
you.
fish next week, Nicole.
We'll
I'm-
sit around.
I think I'm talking about it because you know how when you get nervous about
You're
something,
gonna be okay. You have a very positive
you talk
attitude.
about it constantly, and you don't mean to, but you can't help it because it just comes out.
Yeah, you got kids.
I
With
know.
No matter what happens,
Wisconsin,
you gotta
Buffet
get through
Harbor.
it.
We could go to Wisconsin.
Wisconsin? Oh,
No,
Wisconsin.
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 Where's that?
Bristol, Buffet Harbor, Bath, Brunswick.
Oh,
They're all right there.
I wish I could take a train.
And a little bit further, not too far.
Are you watching that guy's video, Carolyn?
Kennedy
No,
said
I'm
they're
looking at
safe.
what they told me to.
What guy?
Solace and Shelling has got a video from 5 hours ago saying Maine hurricane
Who
shelling.
has a passport among us?
Really?
Can you?
First time,
Oh.
Well, he's
And
getting all the
observation.
shells then, Hart.
first time Arctic
We gotta get up there.
shelling day ever. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you gotta get over that. Where he gets them all. But he said he identifies them as he picks them up. I thought you might enjoy that.
He gets
Who
them
has
all
an
now. That
up-to-date
gives me
passport?
anxiety. I'm at a
Carolyn?
7.
Carolyn, do you have an up-to-date passport?
To go to Maine?
Well, I mean, what if we just decided to go across the border?
Oh, to Canada?
Canada.
What border?
The Canadian border, just for a little bit of looking. And
I
come
think you
back.
only need a driver's license still.
No, you
Well,
need a
you-
passport.
No, you need a passport.
I have a
Well, you
passport.
can have- You can have an enhanced driver's license, which we have, but that's only for people who live border Canada. So you would to get an enhanced driver's license, Carolyn, that would get into Canada.
Right. Okay.
I got a star. It means something on an airplane, but I don't know what.
Well, I bet there's
Star.
amazing stuff in Florida too. I mean, you don't have to go all the way to
It
Maine.
means that I don't go through anything. I just go.
Florida's got to have crazy amount of shells right now.
Or they blew
They're
up to
claiming
Louisiana.
that they're buried. They will come to the surface, you know, they will. Once they start moving that sand back to where it belongs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been to Sanibel when there were no shells and I had to buy whelks.
Oh. I forget what
Just
mine
let's
is called.
pray for Sanibel and Captiva.
Yeah.
You know, the billionaires live on Captiva and the millionaires live on Sanibel.
My friend's parents had a house on Sanibel. I know he died. I know she's alive, but she's very old. So I don't know if they kept it.
They could be time sharing it out. It's a big timeshare island.
Yeah, they might. You're right. They might be. They're kind of not the type to do that, though.
But I'm sure there's a B&B up in Bob Bay or whatever you're calling it.
Yeah.
It's a real long ways for me.
Yeah.
I'd get Tina. Tina would take it.
We would need at least 3 days. One when we get there to get them at high tide. The next day to get them when they're at low tide. And then wait for high tide the next day, get as many as we can. And then come home. That doesn't sound
How
bad.
far is it from you, Sharon?
Good food. I mean, it sounds
14
like
hours
such
and
good
20
food.
minutes. I'd have to
Oh my
fly.
God.
How far, Sharon?
14 hours and 20
Wow,
minutes.
why is it so far from you?
Because I live in Michigan.
I just drove 9 to get to South Carolina.
It's 7 for me. It sounds like a breeze.
Done it?
Huh?
Don't even have to go to Maine, although they say there's fabulous shelves up there. Don't have to go to Maine. There's shelves. We could probably go to near the harbor, I would think, near um, Logan Airport. I'd have to research. And my pill has kicked in really, really big time.
Nicole could pick you up at Logan.
That's what she said she would.
It's a big airport. International. Best
Yeah,
food up there. I can't imagine the food up there. Oh, Lord.
Oh, once you pass over to Canada, the seafood, it's cheap because they get so
Well,
much
I'll
of it.
be in Maine.
I want something like that. I'm so hungry. I had some Cheez-Its and that's it, so I'm gonna mute.
Eva says, I like how you always end up talking about fun things and never continue for hours on talking about hate. That's why I love this best community. That's right, Eva, because we don't want to sit here and talk about hate. We don't want to talk about
We
it
don't
all.
have time in our life.
We'd rather do the things that, life's short. Enjoy it.
Yep,
Or very, very short.
Look at this.
it is.
There's Little Deer Island.
Little
There's
Deer Island.
Little Deer Island and Deer Island.
Deer Island.
I bet there's stuff there.
I bet there's deer there too, right?
Yeah.
Moose, everything.
Am I on mute?
Are you on mute?
No.
You're not on mute.
Oh my god, I'm chewing. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, everybody.
I couldn't
am
hear.
very-
I didn't hear anything.
Oh,
I don't
really?
think
You want to hear my Cheez-Its crunching?
Mm-mm.
No.
What kind of cheese you got?
It's the burnt, the extra toasty ones like this. Like I'll show you this real quick. They're extra toast. They're like a
Oakland House,
burnt,
Seaside Inn and Cottages.
little burnt.
Little burnt.
So, Carolyn, did you see what kind of shells they had?
No, I didn't. Did you? What did you see the shells, Sharon?
Art did.
Oh.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, right, from the video. But I mean, did you see it in a picture?
No, they were showing what they'd gotten.
Oh, okay.
It's, they added stuff that they'd never seen before.
Oh, yummy.
This looks like a nice place.
Right.
We could stay at Oakland House. Seaside bread and breakfast and cottages. They have cottages.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, we have a new member.
Look at the picture of this cottage. Let me see if I can do this.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Let
here.
me see who it
Look at
is.
this.
I don't know. Let me see. I don't see you.
Or what?
Oh, Cat's got my tongue. He's a member, Detective
wow.
Brown for
Look
8
at
months.
that
I can't
cottage.
afford not to
Oh,
use my
fine.
2 free milestone chats. So here I am thinking of something profound to write because if it ain't going to write itself, but I got nothing. That's all right. Thanks for being a detective for 8 months, Cats.
There's a sofa. I'm sure there's a couple beds. I'm sure they could fit 5, 6 of us in one of these cabins. Why not?
Why
I'll
not?
sleep on
We're not
the
going to be in
sofa.
there anyway much.
No.
In fact, Nicole might want to sleep on the sofa because it gives her support.
Wait a minute,
in her-
cabins? Wait, whoa, where? At that resort?
Resort.
Yeah.
The
At
resort
the
in,
resort.
Resort.
in
Oakland House, Seaside Inn.
Bahaba.
Take me to Kutsher's.
where?
In Bahaba. No.
Oakland Inn, Seaside, Oakland House, Seaside Inn, and Cottages.
Hold on.
Did you see that room, Carolyn?
No.
Sharon, show her the room again.
I didn't
Beautiful.
see it, Sharon,
Okay.
because I was looking and I was trying to find stuff.
All right, Aaron, Bar Harbor.
Somebody spotlight her. That room was cool.
Where's the room,
Sorry.
Sharon?
Totally made.
It's 6 hours.
Decorated.
Okay.
Show the room, Sharon. Why can't I pin you? Let me see. Hold on.
Spotlight it. It's a
Oh,
spotlight.
that's nice. What is that? What is that?
That's a
That's
bar
the
mark.
cottage.
One of the rooms or one of the cottages that you can rent.
Oh, we can have a cozy
I love
fire.
it. I will
I
sleep on
can
the
build
floor.
a
I really
fire.
will be fine on the floor.
I'll build a fire.
That is
I-
definitely
I'll build a
ramble,
fire.
I can
ramble
build a fire,
cozy.
no problem.
I'll
I
just
can't light a gas stove, but I figured that out too with the help.
I'll
of
bring an
you.
inflatable bed. I don't care.
Oh my
That
God.
window right there.
Those-
See that
those-
window?
You
That's
know,
where the shelves are, just outside of it.
I'll bring my little cot that I like. Remember, I used to lay out on in the summer. I was out there
Oh.
laying.
Oh
I'll
yeah.
just bring the sleep on the
Yeah,
floor.
you can move the coffee table.
Oh, God.
Sleep there. And
I'll be all.
I could sleep in an
No way
inflatable.
we're letting you sleep on the floor.
I'll be all right.
I
for
could bring
real.
an inflatable bed.
There you go.
I don't need it. I have a thing. I have a little thing. It's fine. I'm good. I'd be good. Maybe after my surgery, I'll be completely healed too. You don't know. Could be.
Wasn't that room so Maine? If you think
Mhm.
about Maine, that was picture perfect.
Hi, Aussie Allison. Sorry, I didn't see you.
Oh, you're not sleeping on an air mattress after your
How are
surgery.
you?
I know, isn't that crazy?
Look,
You sleep on the floor. No way. What's that?
Porch.
crackers.
Ooh, pretty.
What it's looking at? It's looking at the beach.
See, to me, that looks like the Hamptons.
That's-
I like the darkness of that paneling or that real wood pine
Oh yeah.
Oh
It's
really?
a real cabin.
and the fireplace. Yeah, why you want it super modern?
Make sure everybody is on live chat because I was on top chat. Just saying.
That house you stayed at last time was lovely.
Yeah,
Mhm. I was on Top Chat too. Look at that.
it was very homey.
How
Felt
far up
good.
do we have to go to get these shells now? Because this Bar Harbor's like,
Yeah, nice and cozy. Look.
Is that the
Yeah,
same
that's more
place?
like it. We need to.
Is that the same place?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's the same place.
Oh,
That's
Okay.
gorgeous.
Was the island you went to called Cayo Costa?
no. What island?
What?
Which one in South
Which
Carolina?
Shells. The Shell Island.
Here's your
Oh
water.
no. It was an inlet. It was
You can even see shells in the water.
you can see
Oh my
them?
God, I want to go.
I was just wondering because it shows these in
What is that? What body of water is that? Is that a bay?
Lake.
The Atlantic Ocean.
It doesn't look like the ocean. It looks like a sand bottom lake.
Yeah. Look at lake for
It
real.
looked like the ocean.
Really? That didn't look like the ocean. It was way too calm.
Is it
Yeah,
like
it
jetties?
Sometimes it's
The
calm.
jetties, Carolyn. It could be the jetties.
Well, you know how the ocean is
Look
temperamental
at
and
that.
wild.
That's weird.
In Panama City, there's a
That's how it
skate
is.
park I took my kids to one time when they were little, and it had a jetties there, and it was completely calm, not one wave.
We're
It
gonna
was
need
right-
chest
right-
waders. We're going in deep. We're gonna need chest waders.
Listen, though, we can't go now because it's getting cold outside. It's already almost
We're
November.
gonna need chest waders.
That's why we get a better price.
I know, but it's going to be cold. We can't go in the water. I want to go in the water.
No, we
That's
can't. We
cool
have to
to
wear
know.
chest
Hey,
waders.
We can't please all the people all the time.
That's true. Okay, I don't need to go in the water. I'll still go. I'm still going. It's like 6 hours away, but I'll go.
How could it be 6 hours for you? It's 7 for me.
I don't
Look at that. Look at that.
Look it
Looking out the window is the ocean.
All you gotta do is get on 95 any way you can and head north.
Yeah, Nikki's cutting corners.
I'll fly and I want to take a plane.
Is
It'll
there
be
a
like
train
that-
you could take up?
Probably. Yeah, probably.
That would be beautiful, wouldn't it?
It
Ride
really.
through the Appalachian
Oh,
or something.
Leslie said
Oh
it's the best
my
time to
God.
go.
The leaves are changing, guys. I will have a beautiful ride on the train.
All the leaves are down.
I didn't even think of that.
Is there a
that's
train
good.
up that
You
way?
will, Sharon. That's what I would
don't
like
know.
to do.
Here's another room.
But help me find
Sharon
one,
would be
maybe.
better off on a train. That way she could sleep.
Yeah, she can relax. I can relax if I take the train up. We could all take the train up.
Oh, let me see.
Don't take a Greyhound or a Peter
Where
Pan.
do
But
I want to drive to, fly to? I may as well fly into New York or Boston.
No, you fly to Boston and Nicole will pick you up.
And then you could sing that song,
Boston.
Please Come to Boston. Yeah.
Mhm.
flights from Boston. Or
For a
pardon me,
while.
that's,
Fly to Boston. I'll pick you up. Then you can
flights
drive
from
my car.
Detroit to Boston.
Will you drive my car? Do you drive? You drive. Yeah, you drive.
Yeah.
You drive
Yeah.
automatic. Is it in a caca?
I drive an automatic, but I drove a stick for years, so I'm not afraid of
It's
that.
very foggy as we head to coast, so you gotta travel in the day.
We might have to split driving. If we're driving up there,
Or
or
you hate fog, it's foggy.
We'll share the driving. I'm happy to do that.
No,
Deal.
I'm saying foggy, the fog, F-O-G,
yeah, she's
Yeah,
saying
I know.
the coast.
hello.
I came down here, there was fog.
I swear to
Oh,
God.
there's also a hurricane.
Hello.
Hello?
I can do $192,
Walk behind,
$152.
and I don't know
American
who. Or
Airlines, Delta, Frontier, JetBlue, Spirit. Has to
Hello?
be on
Oh,
Delta.
yeah, it's the main airport.
Delta.
Spirit is so cheap. It'll be like $40, I swear, for me, and I don't maybe a little more for you, like 70. But just bring one bag with you. But then how are you gonna get the shells back?
That's
You
all
gotta
she
just
does
bring a
for
whole
us.
empty
Separate
suitcase.
bag. You bring a separate bag in your suitcase.
Bring a whole empty suitcase.
You can't
And-
check.
And if
You
not,
wear-
send them to yourself.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
get
you
a
could
box
do
and
that
send them to
too.
yourself.
Can you have check-in bags for
This is my
Spirit?
steamer trunk.
Have Jimmy put wheels on it.
Oh God.
That's a good idea, though.
Tie a rope to it.
It is, right?
Just pull that thing.
Can I bring my
Leslie-
steamer trunk on the train?
Yeah.
Well, you
Well,
know,
my
like in the
younger
flea
days, I
markets in
used to
Florida, you get.
finish
We
them.
had it. Oh gosh, before they cared about like check-in bags, we got so much stuff in Florida when we went there. Even these big Winnie the Poohs that I bought in the Disney store over the outlet, we got these big soft-sided like carry-ons. They were huge, not carry-ons, check-ins. They were huge, and
Right.
we were had like 6, 8 of them just filled with stuff, and there was no problem. Just checked it all.
Right. Right.
It was
Oh.
crazy, and they had you buy these bags super cheap at
Where-
the flea market in Florida. It was crazy.
But does Spirit Airlines allow you to check in a bag, or is that?
I won't fly Spirit. I know them too
You're
well.
flying
I
now?
worked their terminal sometimes, and it was awful.
I know, but you know what?
I've
It's
taken their flights. I don't care. It's not as cheap because by the time you add on all that crap that they want, you wanted a seat on the plane. Oh well, that's gonna cost you an extra $50. Oh, and you wanted to bring something bigger than an envelope on the plane. And your overhead bin, that's another $25.
A glass
No.
of water.
Oh, they get out your credit card.
oh
They
wow.
won't take
For that,
cash.
just
Okay,
Let
we're
'em
gonna have
keep
to
it on-
end the live chat because we're gonna go into the Zoom. But yeah, thank you guys, and yeah, I mean, just use your heads when you're shown this crap that doesn't have proof and people making allegations. Think about how you'd like that against your family. Somebody threatening you. You don't like it. It's horrible to do. Stop it
That's why
and
we're
leave us
so
alone. We don't care about.
Yeah.
You know, we want to just do our thing. Leave us the freak alone. Stop your channels about harassing us. Go do something in your life for a change. Bye,
Lots of
everybody.
ramblers
God
love
bless.
from
Yeah.
Australia.
Prayers. We'll see you. Goodbye, guys. Thank you.
Rambler
bless.
love.
Ramblers.
Love you so much.
Rambler strong.
Love you.
Bye.
Peace,
Love and lies.
community on YouTube. Bye. Like and
Bye,
subscribe.